Swimming has incredible health benefits except for two: building stronger bones and building strength in certain parts of the body. On June 3, 1965, Ed White became the first American to make an extravehicular activity, also known as a spacewalk. He was a part of a project called Gemini. Ever since that project, there has been studies on astronaut bone loss. An average bone loss of 1 to 2% was recorded on astronauts in space each month. Cross-sectional studies compared the bones of different competitive athletes. They found that cyclists and swimmers had less bone density than athletes of higher impact sports. According to Wolff's law, in the healthy population, bone usually responds to stress by increasing its mass and bone mineral density. In water and in space, there isn't a lot of stress to the bones. However, out of all the studies, none of them concluded that swimming negatively affected bone mass or mineral density when compared to control groups. So why do doctors love recommending swimming to elderly people who usually have low bone density as well? One reason is that in the water, you cannot fall and break a bone. You also strengthen the core, which is what keeps the spine healthy and more resilient. So it's a low-risk, high-reward activity. But it is recommended to complement it with higher impact activities appropriately. The other benefit that swimming is missing is that it doesn't strengthen every muscle equally. I started swimming when I was 7. I was genetically predisposed to be skinny. Swimming helped me strengthen the shoulders and core, but I was still a very skinny kid. The first year of college, when my coaches taught me how to lift weights properly, I added 9 kilograms of lean mass. Then, after I finished my swimming career, I added another 6 kilograms of muscle by swimming less and strengthening underdeveloped muscles. I still looked relatively skinny compared to real strong dudes. Swimming is great if you want to strengthen your core, but at a certain point, when your body adapts, even your core won't get all the resistance it needs to keep getting stronger. If you swim but don't do scapular muscle strengthening, your shoulders will be very well defined but very unbalanced. On every stroke, you're strengthening the muscles that help you rotate the shoulder internally. When you rotate your shoulder externally, it's done above the water without much resistance. Or in the case of breaststroke, the external rotation of the shoulders happens in the last portion of the pull and the recovery, which doesn't have much resistance either. The legs do get stronger, especially if you swim sprints, but they gain strength in a very limited range of motion, except in breaststroke. But not a lot of people are sprinting breaststroke that often. And if they are, they better be strengthening the knees in dry land or they can be at a high risk of injury. Hip and knee complementary exercises are recommended for swimmers who want to be healthy and strong all around. Another typical imbalance of swimmers are the eternally tight calf muscles. There is a muscle that does the opposite of the calf muscle. It raises the foot up in dorsiflexion. Strengthening it can balance the ankle and protect the knee when in land. A study done in 2004 showed that weak tibialis muscles make the arch slowly collapse. Tight calf muscles and weak tibialis might also be the reason why so many swimmers are flat-footed. In many other ways, swimming is the healthiest activity you can do. We will talk about that in our next video using Phelps as an example. Click here if it's already available, or click here to subscribe if it's not. If you want more cool swimming products, news, knowledge, and in-person swimming coaching, visit our webpage by clicking here. See you there. Swim fast!